lie down and laugh when he's conquered and won. Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation, you ready for some football? You ain't ready for no football. You ain't ready for the Oakland Raiders. It's the invasion of the Oakland Raiders. Are you ready for some football? You ain't ready for this football. Here we come, baby. Just win, baby. Feel the storm of the cold autumn wind, baby. It's the Oakland Raiders. Get your mouthpiece. You in the black hole with the black beast. This ain't black gold, this is black silver. Commitment to excellence, we deliver. And we'll play past regulation. It's the invasion of the Raider Nation. Let's go, let's go, Raider Nation. Let's go, let's go, Raider Nation. You ready for some football? Yeah, you ain't ready for no football. You ain't ready for the Oakland Raiders. Come on, it's the invasion of the Oakland Raiders. Are you ready for some football? Yeah, you ain't ready for this football. The Raider Nation is united when they see the Pirates. Fans get excited. With the opposition get quiet when I hit the field with my eye patch and my shield. The silver and black will attack, will attack. Are you ready for some football? The silver and black will attack, will attack. Are you ready for some football? Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. 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 Raider Nation, Raider Nation. Raider Nation, we all, Raider Nation, we all, Raider Nation, baby. Just win, baby. Just win, baby. Just baby. Baby.
Okay. Last week I've overthought it. Say Jones being from Dallas, Texas, and all that. Now, these guys being from Texas, not every one of them is going to win a game. It actually means something else. That the journey begins at Texas for Derek Dallas Carp for the Dallas-born wide receiver. You may not have met that he was going to have a big game by just thinking that I just overthought this A. Jones start last week, but he got 8 fantasy points. It's pretty good. It didn't cost me last week. I was pretty safe last week. I did zero preparation for fantasy football. I just went into the draft having zero clue what I was going to do, except for drafting Dak Prescott and hoping for Derek Carr a little later in the draft. But I'm going to begin the comeback because I started 2-8. I won 2 games. If I keep on winning, I'm going to be red hot at the end of the year like the Raiders are now. I'm going to keep on winning. I drafted Beckham for a reason. He has not had the production. I've sacrificed wins for keeping Odell Beckham on the roster, for a new chapter, for a new team, for fantasy production later on when it's most important in the month of December. I like Mike Williams a lot from the Chargers. Myles Gaskin was a great pickup. The 10 was really good on the Miami Dolphins. I took the Tampa Bay Bucs defense because they stopped the penalties and they're going to do of December. And Rob Gronkowski is as solid of a tight end as there is. The Raiders have not been getting red zones, but you know what? The kicker is getting points, Daniel Carlson. And Mike Cooper is on my team. Zach Ertz is there. Production is there. Put together a late season, but safe to say that I will be starting the Jackson this week, and John Jackson will score a touchdown for 2nd straight week. It seems like the biggest games, he loves torching up division rivals. He loves torching up teams. Like made the touchdown came against former team. He used to play for the Bucks, and he scored against the Bucks while with the LA Rams. A little foreshadowing what's going to happen in the Super Bowl there. Deshaun Jackson's going to score again over at Inglewood against his former team there in the Super Bowl. But it's all stacked up. Washington's 5-6 to 5-7. Happy birthday, Jim Plunkett. Happy 74th birthday. A big day with a lot of significance, not only for Jim Plunkett being the Super Bowl winner, not only the fact that it's a Super Bowl 38 matchup, but also it's the MVP of that Super Bowl is Marcus Allen. So I think in the AFC playoff picture, you may not like it, but the LA Chargers going to win this week, and the Bengals will get a loss. And guess what? The Raiders control their own destiny. The Bengals got a tough schedule towards the end of the year because they got the Ravens and the Chiefs and a few other tough games, and get tiebreaker against Cincy. But the Raiders have the same record as the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Broncos lose, and Pittsburgh lose maybe. If Lamar stinks up the joint again, then it makes things interesting for home field, especially when the Patriots going to lose on Monday night to the Bills. Then everybody's all close together. The Raiders are ready to make some mad noise in the conference. And that is how it's going to be. That's what will happen this week. The Raiders gain momentum. The Raiders can show the world exactly what they made of over at Arrowhead, against especially since the Colts are going to get knocked out of the playoffs. The Colts get knocked out of the playoffs. This is a dominating tour for Deshaun Jackson. He's going to torch it up against the very best of the best out there. He's going to obviously torch Washington. He did so against Dallas. He would have been nice if he was there for the Eagle game, but he's going to torch all of it. That's what you bought Deshaun Jackson to do, is to do mad damage for the Raider dynasty. And the more that I'm seeing the Gold, I am seeing 8-5 on the horizon for the Raiders. Because I totally forgot about Rich Bisaccia having Gematria of 85. Significant tribute there. The Raiders' record against the AFC has to be noted too when we're looking ahead from a rematch of the Super Bowl, where the Raiders win in their 8-4 against the Washington football team. The Raiders win on Jim Plunkett's birthday. The Raiders are the defending champion before the Super Bowl over at Arizona next year. That's another thing with the Raiders-Chiefs rivalry here, is that the Raiders beat the Chiefs in the playoffs this year. The Chiefs beat the Raiders in the playoffs next year. Chiefs-Raiders rivalry is building up. It's going to be big time. It's going to definitely heat up. And that is what is going to happen on the horizon here. There ain't no doubt about that right now. What is about with the Raiders and what is about that. Even Washington Redskins is 5. They're still the Redskins. It's Redskins at Gematria 36. We're 3-6 after beating Tom Brady. The Washington Redskins, it always sticks with them because they won Super Bowls as the Washington Redskins, not as the Washington football team. So that still holds significantly true, without a shadow of the doubt. It is the Raiders that will just have to keep on winning. And we all knew Washington was going to win and beat the Seahawks on Monday Night Football, because you got to build up a very interesting game that many neutral observers will say is a coin flip. Is a 2 to 3 point spread according to the odds. That 5-6 and 6-5, that they're all ready to be super skeptical about the Raiders. Yep, the Raiders are the Colts. The Raiders. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. The Bills Patriots game. That interesting there. Because the Bills could be 7-5, and the Raiders are gonna have a better conference record. So I suppose the Patriots beating the Bills helps out. Supposedly, this may be where the Buccaneers Patriots psyop is coming. They have no clue that the Patriots are gonna lose their 22nd playoff game in their history against the Raiders. Against the Raiders. 22nd playoff loss for the Patriots against the Raiders. Against Oakland. The Raiders. The Raiders get revenge against the Patriots. You still gotta suck Tom Brady's dick because the Patriots have never made it to a Super Bowl without Tom Brady. So the NFL rides Brady's ass. So that's why the Patriots will not be in the Super Bowl against the Bucs. That is a sign. It's all mind games at this point. That's what they're doing right now to y'all. Belichick against Tom Brady. What? Will never, ever Patriots, Belichick against Bucs Brady ever again. Just like we've never, ever seen Aaron Rodgers against Tom Brady. Just like we've never, ever seen Drew Brees against Tom Brady. We've never, ever, ever seen these hypothetical dream Super Bowl matchups. We've never, ever seen Brett Favre against Tom Brady. We've never seen any of that ever in the NFL. We've never seen Eli Manning against Peyton Manning. We never, ever see these super strong, super interesting, super intriguing narratives. Never ever seen that before. A game and a half out of the number one seed and all the way from 1 to 8. Ain't no coincidence. It's all by design. Number 1 on top of the conference. Number 8 is the Raiders because it's 1-8 because it's Super Bowl 18. Again, they're telling you what the script is. Number 1 and number 8 in the week of a rematch of Super Bowl 18. Oh, my God. A coincidence. It's supposed to be a coincidence, right? It's supposed to be a coincidence. No. It's all by design. It's all by design. The Raiders is to match up 53 in the Raiders. They're going to be 5-3 in the conference. Then the Raiders are going to be 6-3 in the conference. And then the Raiders are going to run all the way to the table like the 2001 Patriots. That is what is about to happen right in front of the corner. We can see a comeback win for Derek Carr against Patrick Mahomes. We all know that Patrick Mahomes is going to lose to Derek Carr. We all know that Derek Carr shows one. He's the Messiah. He's the winner of the Raiders. Derek Carr, baby. Derek Carr going to dominate for the Raiders. That is how it's going to be. That is how it is stacking up for the Raiders against Kansas City. I'd be shocked here. Raiders can avoid Kansas City. The Raiders can face the Patriots. Many things are lining up at this point because the AFC from 1 to 8 is so tight. Right there.